We're unmuted.
We're unmuted.
Oh my god, we're live. We're
Oh my
live,
gosh.
and I'm running around an angel statue.
Oh my god.
Running around in fear because Chris just showed me a picture of something terrible. He showed me a picture of this new version of Uno called Uno All Wild. It's all wild cards.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the point of that?
Breaking barrels.
Breaking Bear. Oh shit.
Yeah, breaking them barrels. I know, I also saw Uno called Uno,
There
Liar.
you go.
Uno No Mercy.
No,
I know that's a
Uno
thing.
Liars or something like that.
Yeah, I've known about the Uno All Wild edition, yeah. I question why that's a thing either.
Yeah, Liars Uno, trust no one. Basically, you have a liar card that you have to
Chop, chop, chop.
lie to everyone
Chop
that
around
this is.
the clock. 1, 2, 3.
It's a you
look
face
out,
the card down
trees.
and lie about
Oh,
what card
a
it
woodcutter's
is.
life is
If-
the life for me.
If it's a lie, they'll flip it, and if it's
Yeah.
and if they catch you in the lie, you have to
What in the
draw
world?
extra cards.
Yeah, see the liars Uno?
I repaired
Where's
the
your
bridge
name
only
is on?
yesterday, and now some blighter's gone and destroyed it again. If I ever find out who did this, I swear I'll...
I've thought about buying some other versions.
You called? Tricky devil at your service.
Maybe I will here sometime.
I went to a lot of trouble to smash at this stupid bridge. I'm not about to let you fix it again. Here, get a load of my devilishly tricky shapeshift beam.
Okay. Oh, I thought he said beam. I thought he said bean.
Yes, Andrew.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna throw like a fucking bean in his mouth, like that was a fucking sensu bean in Dragon Ball Z.
Now that's what I call tricky. 1 minute you're a silly old woodcutter, the next minute you're a smelly old dog. I'm a devilish genius. Now, what mischief shall I get up to next? Oh, so much trouble to cause so little time. Bye, doggy. Stay.
Well, shit. What an asshole.
Ooh. An empty treasure chest. I think I've just hit upon my most devilish trick yet.
What the heck just happened? You touched that plant and then I saw all this crazy stuff. You really expect me to believe that this mutt here is actually the woodcutter?
Hey, rude. He's standing right
Huh.
there.
There's never a dull moment with you around. I'm gladder every day I broke you out of jail. Well, all I know for sure is that we're never going to get out of this forest until we get that bridge fixed. And if what we just saw was true, Rover here is the only one who can fix it. Why don't we find that chest and have a word with our mischievous friend? Let's head back
Okay.
the way we came and see if we missed it somewhere.
Did you check inside the house yet?
No, I don't think I did.
Because I think inside the house there's some crafting recipes to use at that forge that we just unlocked.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if we did anything of that with that forge last time or not because we had just unlocked it. Yes, check inside the house.
I was just checking to see if they hid anything over here.
Yeah.
Damn. Alright. What's this?
For the obvious chest.
Oh yeah, but I was just saying. Okay, I guess I can't read the book. Oh, okay.
Scale armor.
Yeah.
Should be able to make you and Eric some upgrades.
Okay.
Let's go back to the campfire.
Okay.
Forge. Do the armor first.
Okay.
Tap it. Tap and keep
Yeah,
tapping.
there's kind of a rhythm to this.
You don't have any flourishes. You're supposed to bash.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to bash it as the hammer, like, goes all the way down to get the most.
Okay.
So you get to the green.
Yeah, you just top
Bash
two,
it
you
to
need
the
to
green.
do a little more.
No, you're not finished.
Top right, top left.
Okay.
You still need to do the one in the bottom middle. Alright, you're good.
Yeah, that's about as good as you're gonna get it.
You bashed the
Yeah,
middle right too bad.
yeah, it's probably not gonna come out all that great. The +1's still not
Make it
terrible.
Make shield. Andrew,
Ah!
wake up!
What?
You're like half awake over there.
Yeah, I know. I think it's the thing with the car. I've just been really low in energy lately.
Yeah,
Okay, finish. Andrew,
What?
why is this German? It's the first topic.
Oh, that's your topic.
Yeah, why is this German?
yeah,
I
why
have
is
no idea.
For some reason, Hulu is putting descriptions of the TV series 911
Yeah.
in German.
Yes.
Andrew, why is it German?
I don't know.
It's your Hulu account.
I didn't do anything to it.
You wanna quit the new stuff?
Yeah, my Disney Plus or Hulu's non-German, so what do you do, Andrew?
Well, see, the thing is,
Hot lid.
Yeah, the pot lid.
oh, okay.
Yeah, give.
Trojan Togs.
Yeah, the scale armor is probably better than the burden hogs.
Well, I wasn't sure that Eric could wear the scale armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, anyway.
Let me find
That's not the one.
The other way.
The other way?
No.
No? This way?
Yeah, you're on the right way. Go up and to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, take that left path. Talk to that cow.
The what? The cow? Okay.
Yeah, weather forecasting cows.
That's how life should be. We should have better forecasting cows.
Yeah. Yeah, we deserve forecasting cows. Hey, it's the one of those treasure chests.
Ta-da! Introducing the one, the
That
only,
reminds
Tricky
me of-
Devil!
What?
Cell Junior.
Oh shit, really?
I mean, look at the model.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey! You're supposed to be shocked by my devilish trickiness. No? Time for plan B then. Take this!
Alright, Angel, tell us about your new browser.
Okay, so somebody was talking about
Seriously?
how they
The
were
only
having
thing
trouble.
I'm shocked by is how lame
There was
you
a
are.
0-day exploit in Chrome, and I was like, "Ha!
did you
That won't
just
affect me
do?
because I only use sweet, wholesome, text-only browsers,
Let's go.
and I forsake the perverted, whorish, graphical browsers like Chrome." So this person was like, "Oh, like this one," and he posted a browser I had never heard of. And this browser not only can do HTTP, it can also do
Yeah, like
Chris is taking over. Probably for the best because
Yeah.
like I said, I'm kind of exhausted and yeah. But okay. Well, anyway, let me look at the topic list now that I have my hands free and see what the title of that browser is. Off-Punk. Okay. Not only can it do HTTP, it can also do Gopher Space and Gemini Space. Gemini is not to be confused with Google's AI Gemini, which I hate. Gemini Space is kind of a sequel to Gopher protocols. If you don't know what those are, look them up on Wikipedia. They're pretty cool.
I think you're making it up.
Damn.
You okay?
What makes you say that, Chris?
Yes.
Okay.
So one thing I can say I missed from Dragon Quest VIII
Yeah.
is the ability to pep up by command.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bye-bye,
It builds your
boo-boos.
saturations.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty random in this game.
So Brad,
Yeah.
how would you like to use Off-Punk? You can even use it offline if you want. We'll do a challenge. You have to use only Off-Punk
else
for like
wants
a
some?
week. Brad just looks
This can't
looks
be
and just
happening.
shakes his head. He's like, yeah, no.
Looks like
He'd
the
fail
joke's on
that
me
challenge
this
instantly. The
time.
second he tried to use it, he'd be like, fuck this shit. Just go back to Chrome.
Hey there! You two. Oh, look! Not anymore. Thanks to you, I'm back to my old self, and I owe you more than words can pop. It's funny you should ask. We were hoping that some kind soul might fix that bridge the monster smashed up.
Hey!
It would be my pleasure. Why don't you...
Sorry to have kept you waiting, but I'm not.
You don't hang about, huh? Thank.
Now, young fellow, about this vision of me being turned into a dog you saw when you touched. The more I think about it, the more certain I am.
The guidance
It's
of
something my
Yggdrasil.
dear old granddad. Yggdrasil is the giant floating tree at the center. If the legends are to be believed, each one. The glowing plant you found in the forest. It's said that the world tree can choose to communicate, and that's what my granddad meant by the guy. It's all. But you, young man, you're different. You're one of the.
So not only are you the luminary, you're also Yggdrasil's. Some guys have all the luck, I guess. Well, we can't stand around talking.
I think you craft a
Well,
like a stronger dagger for Eric. Maybe a stronger sword for the hero. Yeah, there we go.
It requires copper and fresh water.
Common stuff, if you don't have it, you can buy it here in the forge. But the less common stuff, you just have to find out in the world.
We already have it.
Oh,
Brad! And it's a +3!
I thought you were supposed to be able to do it.
apparently not. At least not without a certain skill upgrade.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't jump in your well.
Damn.
Keep everything. 'Cause
Yeah.
eventually, we may have to use it for a ingredient.
Yeah. Someone else can use that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, what are those?
Sham hat witches.
Sham ham witches. No, sham hat. It was hat witches.
Yeah.
Sham hat witches.
Yeah, I feel like we're slightly under leveled, so I'd certainly be fighting some stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's the point.
Yeah,
This should be overleveled.
yeah. Yeah, I think I was like level 9 or 10 by this point.
Another one bites the dust.
What?
It's a standing string for you.
No. Ugh.
You know for the next topic?
Okay, maybe. Oh, the next topic is Raichi polycules. So I follow this VTuber named Raichi, and she didn't used to be a VTuber, but she's a VTuber now. She's been a VTuber for a few years now, and she was doing this show where it's basically Loveline but hosted by Raichi and a guest. And somebody was like, "Hey, somebody asked me out, confessed to me." And I was like, "Don't you already have a girlfriend?" And he was like, "Oh, it's okay. My girlfriend is already in a relationship with my sister, and we're open for another person." Yeah, what? And so Rachie and her co-host were like, "Yeah, I'm thinking, you're just gonna have to,
There it is.
you're just gonna have to accept in this economy. We all gotta get into bigger polycules
Yeah.
because of the housing shortage. You gotta accept that. You're gonna have to date this guy's sister. We all have to date each other's sister."
Yeah.
Because I didn't even watch the whole thing. I just saw a short clip of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a kid who hasn't heard of Loveline and show them that and be like, "Here, this is Loveline."
Oh, yeah.
Why is it yellow? It's leveled up.
And a couple new flourishes, possibly. Oop.
Can't craft anything new.
Yeah. Oh well.
Damn it!
Ah, gross! It licked ya. Ew.
Yeah.
We're
Those-
supposed to adopt the thing, make our own.
Brad.
And I was reminded of that trend, the gross trend where people were opening up freaking ice cream tubs at grocery stores, licking them, and then putting them back.
Why?
Yeah.
uh,
Eric, no.
What the heck am I doing?
oh boy.
The trend gained notoriety in 2019 after a video of a woman licking a tub of Bluebell ice cream in a Texas Walmart went viral,
Nice!
earning over 11 million views.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That gives you Bad. You stumped yourself.
Shut up.
Eric is just really getting shit on this
Who
fucking
else wants some?
episode. Poor guy.
Nice.
All right, Brad.
Yeah.
So tell us about this roller coaster tycoon YouTuber building a ride lasting. Hold on, I gotta open this link and see what this number is.
Yeah. It's an insane number.
Okay, hold on. Quattuor septuagentillion years.
194 of those years. Called the Google Coaster, GOOGOL. It's 1.94 times 10 to the 229th power. So
Yeah, somebody in the thread said the creator
Yeah.
called it the Google Coaster,
yeah,
but that's more than a Google squared. That's nuts.
yeah,
Yeah, it is nuts. I
Yeah,
want
it's
to get
basi-
off Mr. Bones' wild ride.
yeah. It's basically 194 followed by over 200 zeros. Like, creator is Marcel Voss, or I forget how you pronounce his name, but it's a
Yeah.
creator on there that I've been aware of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's by the way, that's where the original Mr. I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride came from.
Yeah.
Somebody on 4chan was like, I'm creating the longest roller coaster I can. And making everybody get on it. Everybody on the fucking roller coaster was like, I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride.
Yeah, it wasn't even a roller coaster. It was like this really slow track ride or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's been years since I've actually seen the original source of
Yeah.
the meme.
Yeah. Yeah. God. Yeah, I just saw that. I was like, this is funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's have you seen anything that says how long it took him to make this?
I'm not sure. There's a video out of it on YouTube.
Well, yeah, I would assume the guy's a YouTuber.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a YouTuber, like I said. He's someone I've been aware of.
Yeah, just what does he normally do crazy things like this to like break the game or whatever?
Yeah, it's not the first time he's done something like this.
Hey, we're back home. But yeah, it's people like him and Let's Game It Out and what? He doesn't recognize us?
Yeah, you might want to pay attention to the upcoming bit of the story.
Hi, Mom.
Is that you, dear? I'm cooking your favorite. You'll be desperate to stuff your face as always, I'm sure. Well, set the table. Whoa! Who are you? And what are you doing in my house?
Mom!
What nonsense are you talking? My boy is 6 years old. Who do you think you are, waltzing in here and claiming to be someone you're not? Whoever you are, I want you out of my house this instant!
Oh, damn.
Thank you, mister.
Hey, it's that girl from the beginning of the game.
But she's not as old as she was.
My name's Gemma. Who are you? But that can't be right. Oh, wait, I get it. That's not your name. You mean you're looking for him, right? He went to look for Chalky. Come on, follow me.
Next topic.
Okay. Okay, so... Now,
Hey,
hold
Grandad, can I borrow your ladder?
Oh my
The wind
goodness.
blew Gemma's scarf off and
You
now
were
it's stuck up a
talking.
tree.
on. Oh my god.
Hey, Grandpa, come.
Well, we can't be having that now, can we? Let me go and find it for you.
We don't need the ladder anymore. That nice man over there got my headscarf down for me. He said he was looking for you. Is he a friend of yours?
Nope. I've never even seen him before.
I think it might be me he's looking for, you know. Why don't you two run along and play and leave us grown-ups to talk?
Yeah, maybe it's a
Alright.
bad idea to, like, be in proximity to our younger self.
You
Well,
think this
well,
is
well.
Time Cop?
Oh, I was thinking of
It's
that one Doctor Who
you,
episode where
Isn't it?
they crash Rose's mom's wedding, and
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's never-
I knew it. I
never
known
really
you
a good
since you were
idea
a
to,
baby after all.
Mess with
I knew
time
it was
travel.
you right away. But you don't look too happy, my lad.
Especially when
Care
it
to
comes
tell
to
your
your
old granddad what's on your
younger
mind?
self,
Yeah.
I would imagine.
So, that reminds me
I see.
of
So, you're
I
from
watched
a
a video
future where
about
I'm
this,
no longer around. Well, well. And King
this game,
Carnelian
it was
went and
called-
threw you in the dungeon.
you know this game.
And
We
to
talked
think
about this
I
game before
trusted that
because
he'd
it was
do right
infamous.
by you.
The game with the
If
achievement
I'd
where you
known
punch a
how
horse.
things were going to turn out, I would have told
I
you
know.
everything.
Darkest Days.
Yeah.
Instead
Yeah.
of hiding the truth from
So,
me for all those
I watched a
years.
video about it and it's like, this
But you
game is
don't have
only
time
famous
to
for
be
this,
listening to an
but
old
there's a
man's
lot more
regrets.
to it.
Here's what
Well,
we're going
of
to do.
terribleness to it.
If you head
Oh, really?
east out of the
there's
village,
a lot of
you'll come
Oh,
to
okay.
Cobblestone Falls, as you
I
know.
don't- So
Go
the,
there
the,
and
the
dig
video
in
didn't go
front
into any of the gameplay, so
three-sided
maybe
rock.
it didn't feel very good to
Got
play or
that?
anything.
The
But like,
three-sided
the story was,
rock
at least the
Cobblestone
way the
Falls.
guy described in the
You'll
video
know the
described
one
it was
I
actually
mean.
pretty interesting. Because it's like, and maybe he made it sound better
Figure
than
of
it
a
actually
man you've
was.
become.
Oh my
But
goodness.
yeah,
It's fading
So
out.
glad I got
Oh,
to see
no.
you all grown up.
Chalky, what? No, Grandpa.
Now, lad, don't waste your time bearing grudges.
Quick, get
Live
the Dragon
life
Balls.
with
Bring them
love
back.
in your heart.
Grandpa,
You
no.
always saw me, right?
Do you know he
What
never
now?
does come back? Like, he does show up
Yeah,
as a... shows up in the spirit realm
yeah.
for, like,
One episode.
well, I don't know if it was one episode, but he, like, it was like some sort of, like... I feel like I'm wrong about this.
Yeah,
But he was there for, like, some sort of, like, fighting tournament.
yeah. Because I feel like I've seen a clip of this or something. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it was in the original, like, Dragon Ball anime.
Yeah.
And maybe it was just, like, filler. I'm not sure.
But he wore a mask.
Yeah.
I remember that he wore a mask to hide who he was. And
Yeah.
it was a fox mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Thanks for getting Gemma's headscarf back, Fur. Come back and play any time you like.
Oh, thank you, younger me.
It's ages till I gotta go home. What should we play now?
Well, we could play.
Yes, as the old woodcutter explained,
Yeah.
the green root from Yggdrasil
Yeah.
was allowing us to basically time travel.
Oh, shit.
Are you okay? I lost you for a minute there.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, this is sad.
That sucks.
One sec.
Can't believe they do this. And just because Jasper and his goons must have ridden straight here after you got thrown in the dungeons and torched the place. Hey, just now when you zoned out, the mark on your hand was glowing. And so... Wow. So you went back in time. Must have been the route here. It must have the... Well, if what your granddad told you was right, then we need to head over to Cobblestone Falls. Where did you say it was? Listen, I know this can't be easy, but hanging around here...
Oh, shit.
Andrew,
Yes.
what's the next topic?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, we gotta get back to that. So the next topic is...
Yeah, we've got a lot of them to get through.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
So the next topic is big mistake at the cancer center. So yesterday, Brad was kind enough to take us to Morgantown. Thank you very much, Brad.
You're welcome.
And I'm sure he's wondering what that topic is that I posted while he was
Yeah.
waiting in the car for us.
Yeah. Especially since you didn't say anything about it. Finally getting
So
back in the car, so
yeah, so I have this little thing called a radiocode that I wear around my neck as like a pendant, and it's a scintillator. In short, it detects radiation. So I go to the cancer center and I go to the bathroom, and a guy comes in and starts using the urinal next to me, and it starts going off. I should have known. I should have known that at the cancer center, people who are undergoing radiation treatment might set the fucking thing off.
yeah.
So, I should have done this a long time ago, but I raised the threshold for the alarms and put it in my side pouch. Hoping that it would help it not go off, and also it would muffle it if it did go off. Well, it kept going off a couple times more, but I just that was a dumbass mistake. Pro tip, don't wear your fucking radio code
Yeah.
to the cancer center. And plus, I felt kind of bad because, I don't want
You
to...
basically called the guy out.
Yeah, I'm basically calling people out who have had radiation treatment. Not even all radiation treatments, just certain kinds. Because some radiation treatments, they just hit you with radiation, and some I think they put radioactive elements into your body, and that's what sets it off. And
You want to sleep in your own old bed?
yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe it's actually letting you do this.
But yeah, no, it's I just I can't believe I did that. But
I
yeah,
can't believe you're a narc.
yeah. Well, most people don't even know what I'm talking about when I say I have a radio code, so they were probably like, "Whoa, what's that noise?" But still, it is kind of rude to
You radioactive narc.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just, I'd rather not do that, but...
It is one of the weirder things that I've seen you do is just wicker that thing around.
Well, I think they're neat. I used to have an armband that I put it in, but then that split open, and I didn't want to waste money buying another one, so I bought the little silicone case for it, and now I wear it as a pendant.
Yeah. I had my own kind of weird happening up there.
Oh, yeah?
like I said, I had some time to kill just waiting in the car while you two went in for her appointment up there, so
Yeah.
I've been holding in a poop
Ew.
for a while
Gross.
since earlier in the morning, so I just
Yeah.
got out of the car, went there and used the bathroom. Then when I came back out, I got out to the car and found that my phone was on roaming mode for some reason.
Oh yeah.
And, the 5G data or whatever, the mobile data wasn't working, so I had to freaking turn it back on and off to get the phone working again.
Yeah.
Normally. Like, yeah, that's just great. Never went into roaming mode while I've been up in Morgantown.
Yeah, yeah, I have that happen sometimes with my phone, but it's completely random where it does it. Like usually I'm not even out anywhere. I'm just in town. And it's like, "Oh, you're in roaming mode." Like it makes sense when I go down to like Buchanan and there's no towers around. But like here, everywhere is covered. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I can't believe you kicked that poor slime.
That's be a funny thing.
Yeah.
Put a slime horse.
Hey, that should be an achievement.
Cobblestone Falls.
Yeah. Did I finish what I was saying about Darkest Days?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And I moved on to
No, I don't think I did actually. Well, what the guy may have made it sound better than what it was, but it's interesting because like the way they do time travel, it's like, oh, you got to go back to the past and fix things.
Oh yeah, that triangular rock back there is what I'm looking for.
But the thing about time travel in Darkest Days is the past is already so far gone that like even just using a machine gun in a Tatum, it's like the past isn't really fixable. So you like at least
Letters,
not
huh?
perfectly. So you
The
might as
top
well
one there seemed
just
better
pull out a machine gun at Antietam, you know? Okay.
My
That's my piece about
dearest,
Darkest Days, I'm
darling
sorry.
baby boy.
Yeah.
When finally you come to read this, I will almost certainly be long dead. You see, not long after you were born, our beloved kingdom of Dundrasil was attacked by an army of monsters. I was forced to flee with you in my arms, and expended the last of my strength in ensuring that you escaped to safety. If you are fortunate enough to have been found by some kindly soul, you must seek out the King of Heliodor when you come of age. Our kingdom and his have long enjoyed close relations, and your father and I would trust him with our lives.
Kingdom of Heliodor.
Never forget, my son,
Destroyed your...
you are
Yeah.
a prince of the kingdom of
Nice.
Dundrasil. But more than that, you are the luminary. Yours is a weighty burden indeed. It is you who must
Prince.
stand against the darkness
Oh
and
my
banish
God.
it from our
Bonafide
world.
Prince.
Oh wow!
In time,
You know what
you
that
will
means.
come to understand.
What does it
It
mean?
breaks my
Mary
heart to leave you,
Princess.
my darling.
Oh my god!
But it is the
But
only
I thought we
way.
had a thing for that Gemma girl. Oh wait, she's
I
probably
only
dead.
hope that one day
I was trying to make a space.
you will
monster.
learn to forgive me.
Oh yeah.
It's from someone important to you, right? Your mother or something?
Way to be
Don't
more.
worry, you can tell me about it later. What about the other one?
to my dearest grandson. I
Oh, hey,
haven't the
Grandpa.
foggiest how you managed it, but I met your future self today.
Oh, hey!
As promised, I've buried some things here that will help you on your way. Have you read your mother's letter yet? It was in your basket with you when I first found you. It was because of that letter that I asked my Amber to send you to see the king when the time came. I only wish I'd
But
known
you do
how
know
things
how
would
things
turn
turned
out.
Now that you've read this.
I don't know
this
why
letter.
Dundrasil was attacked, or why King Carnelian thinks so badly of you. I'm just an ignorant old man from a little village in the country. But I do know that the answers are out there somewhere. The keystone in this box will open the door of departure off to the east. You must go out into the world and seek the truth. Remember now, don't waste your time bearing grudges, and live life with love in your heart.
Don't bear grudges
All
despite
the
your
best.
village being burnt down.
Now and forever.
Yeah.
Grandad.
Keystone.
Hey!
So we use the keystone to open the door of departure and head out into the world, huh? Well, sounds easy enough. You said it was just east of here, right? Well, what are we waiting for? Oh, I know what we're waiting for. I've got some unfinished business to attend to. The orb. The King Sparrow's not too far from here. Just down the way, in fact. Let's go.
Next topic, Andrew. You're giving us
Oh
some
boy. Okay. Alright, well this one's a long one. So I watched a lot of anime in the winter season of 2026. What? What? Oh. Alright, so anyway, I made a blog post about these, and I'm gonna do a blog post every quarter. I don't know if I'm gonna make this a topic every quarter, but I'm gonna make a blog post about it every quarter.
Because
Because
make a blog post about a topic every quarter, or you're like
I'm gonna make a blog post about the anime I watched every quarter. Because that's a guaranteed blog post every quarter. Yeah, it's gonna follow the anime seasons. You know, winter, spring, summer, and fall. So this past season I watched Frieren season 2, which was excellent. Excellent. I've seen somebody else say that they were really bored by it, but to me it was just more of season 1, which season 1 was fucking awesome, so you know. Jujutsu Kaisen season 3 also amazing. Chris, have you read Jujutsu Kaisen, the manga?
no.
Okay. Well, this season covered the Culling Games arc, and apparently everybody hates the Culling Games arc. It's like everybody's least favorite arc in the manga. But like the anime, I haven't read the manga, but the anime of this arc was really good. Although there was one episode where they are literally standing in a white room dumping
Who else wants some?
exposition at you. But even then, like, at least you had, like, good motion graphics and, and like voice acting to like make it hurt a little less. I couldn't imagine reading that in the fucking manga, because yeah, that would be boring. But that was like the weakest episode of the season. But like everything else was like really good. There was the animation in this season was top tier, absolutely amazing. It still had that problem sometimes of where sometimes it goes so fast it's like kind of hard to follow. But really good season. Can't wait for the next one. Sentenced to be a Hero. So this one's an original this season about a guy. So basically, in this world, if you do a really bad crime, you get sentenced to be a hero. Title drop. Where basically what a hero is in this world is you're basically this world's Suicide Squad. And you fight this horrible demon fungus infestation. And the best part of this show was the animation. It looked really stellar for the most part. But you know, a lot of the other stuff just wasn't as interesting. There were a couple characters I really liked. But overall, you know, I still liked it. I still had a lot of fun with it. But, you know. Oshi no Ko Season 3. We actually kind of discussed this last time we were here, or maybe the time before that.
What the heck happened here?
The time before that.
Yeah, possibly.
Who did this to them?
But yeah, when it ended, like the last episode or two, no, the last episode was like, oh, they finally found out who they were. You know, they finally found out they were the doctor and the little cancer girl. And then at the end of that episode, the girl's like, Doctor, I remember that promise you made to marry me when I turned 16, and I'm 16 now. I'm just like, no. Because I know at some point in the manga they kiss, and everybody hated that. And I don't know if that comes after this or if they kind of skimmed over that in the anime. Did you read this one, or?
I didn't read that much into it.
Oh, okay. Well, still, I mean, I can see this one crashing and burning, but so far I'm still really enjoying it. You and I are polar opposites. This is just a really fun little comedy about this guy who's like really deadpan and doesn't talk much, and this girl who's like super exuberant and outgoing, and they start dating, and it's really funny and adorable. And
Easy.
it has like really fun animation and stuff. So I really like that one. What's up?
So the one that you mentioned, oh, actually, two things. Okay, let's zoom back.
Go ahead.
Rewind a little bit.
Yeah.
The one that you were talking about, sentenced to be a hero.
Yeah.
Read this one. This is a game called Freedom Wars.
Okay. Born into a 1 million year prison sentence, you must survive deadly missions to earn any hope of freedom. Die in prison or live on the battlefield. The choice is yours. Huh.
It's basically sentenced to be a hero.
I mean, it has a similar premise, but
But this came out before.
yeah.
Sentenced to be a hero.
Well, before the anime, I don't know, because I'm pretty sure that one started out as a light novel.
Who else
Oh,
wants
something
some?
else about Sentenced to be a Hero. I wouldn't exactly call it a feminist work. Here's your phone back. I wouldn't exactly call it a feminist work, but at least nobody's like grossly sexualized, which was one of my fears going into it. Like, oh god, they're gonna have a friggin' scene where the main lady gets, you know, assaulted and all that. Did not happen.
Andrew.
Yeah.
we talked about it before in this game.
Yeah.
You said something about like, oh, I hate something about slimes or something.
Yeah.
Know what that is?
A jellyfish slime?
No.
Yeah.
What is it? Heel slimes? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you dicks! So yeah, it's not even slimes that I hate. It's when they like heal themselves. So yeah. Yeah, I do hate this.
Yeah, I remember you ranting about enemies in general healing themselves.
Yeah, it's like, no, I hate you. Accept it.
Yeah, it's just constant healing.
Not bad.
It's like the first time in this battle that they've healed themselves. Like you're just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
So anyway, Journal with Witch. This one was probably my favorite of the season, but definitely the favorite of the originals I watched. It's about this girl who loses both her parents, so her aunt takes her in, and her aunt's like a novelist, and she's like a total shut-in and kind of asocial and like socially awkward and very neuroatypical. But like they're both like trying to like understand each other and like themselves. Well, more the teenager is trying to understand herself. The aunt kind of already knows herself.
Well, I hope so. She's an adult.
Yeah. Well, sometimes some people never figure that out, and they die of old age, never figuring that out. You know. But yeah, it's a very beautiful story that I really love, and I think everybody. Okay, maybe not like kids. Not because it's like violent or anything, but like because it'll just go over their heads and they'll probably find it boring. But like, if you're an adult and you think that you can't relate to anime, here's a great one that is for adults. In fact, it is a josei. If you don't know what that is, shonen's for boys, shoujo's for girls, seinen's for men, joseis for women. So yeah, very, very good show, and I highly recommend that to everybody. So next show is My Hero Academia Vigilantes Season 2. And I really liked the first season. This one was terrible. Oh my god.
I don't know if I'm supposed to go that way. I think keep going.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So Vigilantes is a spin-off of My Hero Academia with some new characters. So why the fuck is there a 3-episode arc focusing on one of the legacy characters from the old show?
Yeah, I think all these outdoor parts are just optional loot.
But like, why the fuck did you do that? It focuses more on the legacy characters than the original characters that were already there. You really had something with those characters.
Did you make this complaint before?
Maybe I did, but one complaint I didn't make before. After that 3-episode arc, they reveal that Captain Celebrity, the guy who in the first season was portrayed as kind of a womanizer and like he cheated on his wife and stuff, it's revealed that no, he wasn't cheating on his wife, he was just misunderstood. What the fuck? Way to completely make him uninteresting. Like, come on. I don't want it to turn out that he was just a misunderstood good guy. I want him to learn something. Nobody learns anything if you do that. So that pissed me off, and I just, you know, I don't think I'm coming back for any potential third season because if the show doesn't care about its characters, why the fuck should I? You know? Why the fuck should I care? Alright. And then we've got Champignon Witch. I dropped this one. It's kind of a fairy tale type show. Not like the actual animation fairy tale, but like it is a fairy tale, like in the genre of fairy tales. And I appreciate it more for what it was trying to do than what it was actually able to do because its production values were terrible. But like I got behind on it and I just couldn't bring myself to get caught up on it, so I just dropped it, unfortunately. To Your Eternity Season 3. I almost dropped this one because there was an arc in the middle of this season about a character that I just despised. That went on for like 4 episodes, I think. And I kind of stuck with it through that. I'm behind on it. I'm going to try and see it through because apparently this is like the worst arc of the manga, so hopefully it'll get better, but honestly, its production values have dropped since season 1 because like they're better than season 2, I think, but they're still not as good as season 1, and season 1 wasn't even all that extravagant. And then Beastars Season 4, or the final season, Part 2, whichever. Netflix dropped this all at once, and I hate that because I missed it, and now I'm going to have to play catch-up with this fucking show, too. I think I've only watched the first 2 episodes, maybe first 2 or 3. I'm still really liking it, but I'm a little scared because the score on my anime list is like a lot lower than previous seasons, and that's usually a bad sign, so we'll see what happens with that. And then, this coming season, there's going to be Akane Banashi. I don't know much about this. Somebody was writing about it on Discord, so I decided to, you know, on a whim, put the anime on and plan to watch. Witch Hat Atelier. I am very excited for this one. I've heard so many good things about the manga, and the trailer I saw makes this look like it's going to be a very premium adaptation, so super excited for this. And Dr. Stone's Science Future Part 2. I'm very excited to see this show through to the end. I think this one honestly peaked in the New World season, but, you know, I've been watching it, and, you know, it's still, you know, not terrible. So I really do want to see this one through to the end. So that's all this coming season. Alright. So yeah, there's actually more in that blog post. Like, every quarter I'm going to be doing this in a blog post, but I'm also going to be putting in like a life update and what else I'm doing. You know, and I'm also going to be talking about like the classic shows I watch. Like Chris and I have been watching Digimon Adventure together. I've been watching Turn A Gundam, but I'm not going to go into those. If you want to hear about those, go to evilrhoda.neocities.org and click on the library, because that's where my blog is.
You know what anime I watched?
What anime did you watch?
I just finished
Let's go.
I think I finished the current season of Beat Break.
Really? I thought that was going to be like 100 episodes.
Well, I finished the current arc.
Oh, okay.
I think there's a new arc starting.
Okay. Yeah, because like on my anime list, I could have sworn it said it was going to have like 100 episodes or something.
Oh, I finished.
Okay. How did you like it? Yeah. Yeah, the premise looked interesting,
Who
but
else
like,
wants some?
I don't know. Because like, I know the premise is about how it's like
Another
the future
one bites
and
the
like,
dust.
Well,
yeah.
I wouldn't say the future, but
Well, it's like a cyberpunk kind of dystopia where like global warming has like devastated the earth, and like the wealthy live in these climate controlled habitats, and everybody else just has to, you know, suck it up outside in the ruins of the rest of the world.
the season ended with this big fight between the hero. I want to just call it the hero team.
Yeah.
Because for some reason that's the thing. That there's like these groups,
Yeah.
and the main character and his Digimon achieve ultimate
Yeah.
Digi-evolution. That's the thing, they don't call it Digi-evolution, they just call it evolution.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they achieved the ultimate evolution for first time ever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how, oh, that's cool. And that's how they
Nice.
beat one of the
They'd be the first bad guy.
one of the major characters, one of the major rich people.
Yeah.
groups, people think. There's something called like the 5 stars or something like that.
Oh, okay.
5 different elements, and they beat the fire guy.
Oh, okay.
He was kind of a jerk anyways.
Well, yeah.
Well, he was kidnapping Digimon and their owners
Oh my god.
for a black market auction.
Oh, wow, that's terrible. So there's even friggin' slavery in this world.
Let's do this.
Oh, well, rich people doing slavery. I mean, that's not exactly unique to that fictional world. Yeah. How are we on time, Brad? We can't have been very far.
Now, hour 14.
Okay, that's better than what I thought it was, actually.
Wings of a bat.
Yeah, we're fine on time, I think.
Yeah.
It's not yeah, 3:40 almost, so
Yeah. Yeah, I suggested earlier that we watch the new Mario movie tonight, but I didn't look at the run.
There's a lot of available time.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I looked earlier. There was
Who
a
else
lot of
wants
time, so we.
Yeah, I mean, I figured there'd be a lot of times. I just didn't know what the specific times were.
Yeah.
Like every 30, 40 minutes apart.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Because
Yeah, we'll be alright.
Viewings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told what's her name, the girl I've been talking with.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were planning to go see that as long as Andrew stays awake long enough.
Yeah, I think I'm fine now. I was.
Yeah, you seem to be
Yeah.
more awake now.
Andrew, stop changing your name.
Imagine a society where your name changes based on your mood. Like, how would that work? Like, do you change your own name based on your mood, or do other people change your name based on like their perception of your mood?
Yeah.
Or like, would it be rude of them to do that? But sometimes they just do that. That's a pretty cool story idea. Anybody who wants that, please take it. Free ideas.
This is bad.
Just be sure to make Andrew a character.
Rubble rouser.
Yeah, make me a character. Give me a cameo. That reminds me. There's one piece of writing advice where it's like, if you base a character on someone you know, don't tell them, because they have a tendency of like getting really mad about their portrayal.
Yeah.
That reminds me of an episode of NCIS.
Oh, really?
Well, several episodes.
But not Game Grumps. No, it's okay. What were you saying about NCIS?
So, do you know the characters from NCIS?
Nice.
They're cops. That's
Easy.
about all I know.
No, they're not cops.
They're kind of cops.
No, they're not cops.
They're like naval criminal investigation something.
But they're not cops.
Okay.
Whatever, get on with it.
Anyways. So, McGee,
Yeah.
who is the Furby, how's it called?
Yeah.
He decides to write a book, or several
do
books, about a made-up character.
You're up, partner.
And it's just this whole backstory of being like trying to solve crime and stuff. But
Yeah.
he makes up characters as support characters. And their names rhyme with the other characters in
Who
the,
else wants
show.
some?
Oh no.
And somehow McGee became famous for writing this book. Not famous enough to quit being part of NCIS, just he's just well known for this book.
Yeah.
They actually tried to use his found fame of being an author
Yeah.
to get into this like private party,
Yeah.
because only famous people are allowed in. And like, we know a famous person. And then
Yeah. Which NCIS spinoff is the one that stars Scott Bakula? I just thought of that.
I don't know.
Oh, I think it was New Orleans. The New Orleans spinoff. I think that was an NCIS spinoff.
I'm wearing my enemy's skin.
Oh boy.
I can now make a feathered cat.
Hey.
Hey, it's leveled up again.
Alright. Well, while he's doing that, I might as well get on to the next topic.
Yeah.
You better.
Phone trouble. So, Chris, I'm going to show you my phone screen. And Brad, come here, look at my phone screen while you're doing your stretches. Alright, phone screen on. Just wait a few seconds.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, like I turn the screen off and it's fine, well mostly fine for like 5 seconds, and then it starts getting these multicolored bands, and they change color based on what's on screen. And it's weird, and I don't like it, and I just
Yeah, that's
like I can kind of still make out what's on here. I can kind of still read stuff, but like this is awful.
yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, so I still have insurance on our phone plan, and I'm kind of glad because I was gonna like end that insurance like after a certain point when I first got a phone from Spectrum Mobile, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, because the replacement for this is free. I just gotta wait on it, which is gonna suck, but hey, at least I'm getting a free replacement.
Yeah.
And it's the same phone model. Honestly, at this point, I think I'd like to, upgrade to a newer model, but that won't be right now. That'll be sometime in the future, because, yeah, I think these things only last like a year or two before something happens to them, like an update goes wrong, or the screen goes bad, something goes wrong every 1 to 2 years. Because this one I just got in 2024. I had to look back at my email and look at when I got this.
I don't know how long I had that phone before.
Your Galaxy.
Yeah, the old Galaxy that I hopped in the pool with while on vacation
Oh, Brad.
last year. I don't know how long I had that phone before that.
Oh, Brad.
Maybe when we switched over from, well, I guess whenever Sprint came T-Mobile or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe that's when we, I don't know.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Chris just raw dogs his phone. There's no case, no screen protector, not a fucking scratch off. And it's always been like that. I've never seen him with a cracked phone screen. And I don't know how he does it. If I did that, I would drop my phone and have a massive fucking... It wouldn't just crack, there'd be a hole in the middle of it. Like the first day. Jesus Christ.
I just know it! We're sure to get a big reward!
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
But yeah, it kind of
That
sucks
orb
that these things
belongs
are
to us.
kind of
Get your
disposable.
filthy hands off it.
Yeah.
You know, they're so expensive, and they're just not built to last. Especially now, because phone specs have kind of stagnated.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Like you really don't need a flagship anymore to have a good phone experience. And honestly, I kind of hate phones for how locked down they are.
Look out below!
Like Android, even on Android, if I think I've said this before. If my laptop forked itself, as long as it wasn't a hardware issue, I could be up and running again inside of an hour. Okay, that's like if the operating system completely shit itself. Okay, I get a bad update on this phone, I have to get a new one. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So
What's
yeah.
yours is mine.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm kind of wondering if, like, being sandwiched between my leg and my traveler's notebook caused this. I'm not sure.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? I certainly don't.
Well, why don't you?
I don't know.
I say if I have
Yeah.
a major issue like that with this replacement phone I'm probably just gonna convince Mom to allow me to properly upgrade.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You've got a folding phone.
Yeah.
Folding phones are kind of notorious for like being. I don't know if they're like they might be more durable now, but I was watching a DankPod video a couple years ago where he had maybe this was like 2022. He had one of those the Z Flip I think is the one that's like yours, and then the Z Fold is the one that folds out into like a tablet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a Z Flip, or he was reviewing a Z Flip because I think his friend had actually had the phone, and like one day there was like a crack in the middle, like at the seam where it was folding.
Amateurs. But who the hell were they?
So.
And what did they want
yeah.
with the orb?
Hey, it's an orb.
Well, whatever. It's back with its rightful owner. You know, after they threw me in jail, I thought I'd never see this thing again. But here I am holding it. You're some kind of lucky charm, you know that? Just don't ask me what I mean by everything. Right, I've done what I came to do. Guess we should head east and check out that door of departure.
Yeah, the phone that Justin just got apparently was the same model that his mom just switched up from.
Yeah.
Except her old phone was a 128 gig, and his phone's only a 64 gig, and he was thinking of switching them back, but I guess, or switch them out to get the higher space one, but I guess Lonnie already sent the new phone to go over the old phone to wherever they traded it out or whatever. I just looked at the specs of this phone. Mine's 256 gigs.
Yeah, I mean, my big thing is I really like having an SD card slot because, like, even if this phone completely breaks, as long as the SD card isn't touched, I can just pull that out and all my photos are there.
Yeah.
So that's a really nice thing to have, even if you have a lot of storage on your phone, honestly. I'd rather have the SD card, thank you very much. Because they all want you to use, like, fucking cloud storage and such, and, like...
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's some things that I take pictures of that I don't want on the cloud, you know?
Yeah, this phone doesn't have a micro SD card slot. So it's all just internal storage.
Yeah.
Why are you taking feet pics?
Okay, I was about to say, I was expecting you to make a joke about nudes. But a joke about feet pics is acceptable as well. Did I ever tell you guys about the one time I took a picture of something and accidentally got my foot in the frame, and somebody was like, 3 feet put, or it was like, oh look, a feet pic, and I was like, that'll be $20.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
But yeah, like, even if you don't take nudes, like, Maybe you have a sore on your back you looked at, and you don't want that, like, going up to the fucking cloud, you know? Or, like, maybe you take a picture of something on your vehicle, so that you can take that into, like, the tire place, which I recently did. You know, just, like, you know, stuff like that. Maybe you don't want that.
I don't want to share my VIN number.
Yeah. Maybe I don't want to... maybe I don't want that, like, accessible to anybody but me, you know? Like... So they can all take their cloud and shove it up their ass. Which would be quite a feat, because, that's a lot of servers to go up there.
Just looking at all these freaking apps I have installed.
Ha!
Just by
Easy.
default?
Yeah, or whatever was left over from the original Razer phone. Freaking Copilot was one of them. I just went ahead and installed that.
Oh, gross.
To get that shit out of here.
Gross man, Brad. Why do you have that thing?
Yeah, I'm surprised that Copilot was on there. I mean, Samsung, I expect Microsoft stuff to be on. Motorola, I do not expect that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Motorola, I'd expect there to be a Gemini app, not a Copilot app.
Gemini can't even uninstall, just can only disable it, of course.
Yeah. That should be illegal, by the way. Listen, if I want to uninstall the fucking kernel from my operating system, okay, it shouldn't let me fucking do that. I should be allowed to uninstall the fucking kernel.
Yeah.
It's my fucking hardware. I decide what to do with it, motherfuckers. Oh boy.
Did you really think you would escape me, Darkspawn?
Damn it. They found us.
Not gonna lie, you're looking a lot more menacing than we do right now.
Well, don't just stand there. Come on.
Disabled both Moto AI and Moto AI Core.
What?
Yeah. I've had this stupid Moto AI pop up a few times somehow. I'm like, no, I don't want any help searching for something or whatever the hell you think I need help with.
That's the horse.
He shot the horse in the butt. That's animal cruelty.
Seize him!
That's a felony right there, mister.
Take my hand.
Poor horse.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
That battle that we just had to get the orb
Quickly, the
Yeah.
keystone.
was kind of a pushover.
Huh.
Because I'm thinking about in Dragon Quest VIII, we had to fight
That one guy.
the one fish guy that in the
Yeah, in the temple.
no, it was in the waterfall.
Oh, in the water.
You shall not escape me,
Oh,
Darkspawn!
yeah.
The first major boss, yeah, I remember him getting messed a lot of. Yeah.
Ah, they did it again!
Now.
You know, if you shoot enough horses in the ass, your face is going to be a horse's ass. Like, that's just karma.
No, we lost our hood.
Oh no!
Died or
Uh-oh.
You think you have won? The game has not even begun.
Who are you talking to? I'm not even there.
Yeah.
Whew. That was too close. So, where
Yeah, we have, like,
exactly
two
are
more.
we?
Yeah, like
I
two or
don't
three
recognize
more.
this place at
No,
all.
just 2 more.
2 more.
Yeah.
About 100 ducks.
Yeah. What's this about, Brad?
The last few days, kind of as of a late April Fool's prank or joke, and I guess something to do for Easter. I've
Yeah.
slowly hidden almost 100 ducks around the house.
Rubber ducks.
Yeah.
No actual ducks.
Mom's found 2 of them, and she found one in her purse that I had hidden, and then she found one in the couch's like middle compartment in between the 2 seats where she usually sits. Like, is this? She gives me one of them. She's like, "Is this even a duck?" It's like, I guess. I just put it on the stand, and
Hey, Andrew, what's that orange slime called?
last night when she went.
Citrus.
Nope.
Damn it.
Last night when she went to sleep, I just put that duck back in that middle
There's
console.
slimes.
Oh God.
There's sea slimes.
So, is this going to be like the fucking googly eyes? We're just going to
Maybe.
be finding them for years afterwards. Actually, Chris, are you still finding googly eyes at the house?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, there
There's
are
probably
googly
1 or
eyes.
2 that are still.
It's not like I'm finding them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already knew about them. You just left.
Yeah. I see 2 right now within view of us.
Yeah, because you put them there.
Yeah.
Where at? Where at, Brad? I don't see him.
I'm surprised you haven't found one,
Let's do this.
Andrew.
Hey. I just looked over in between my pop cans and like, oh, hello. I can see why your mom was confused. These ducks are cubic.
Well, that one's cubic. Most of them are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, most of them just look like normal ducks, but some of them have kind of weird patterns.
Patterns and shapes.
Yeah. I've seen like 3 of those Minecraft cubic shaped ones.
But they wouldn't be ducks then if they were Minecraft.
Yeah, they'd be chickens.
Let's do this.
I think they're
Even though
ducks.
was it Gavin who called them ducks?
I don't know.
There was some screamer or somebody on YouTube that kept calling them ducks.
Yeah, I can't remember if any of the Achievement Hunter called them ducks.
I could have sworn it was Gavin, but I don't know.
Yeah, that does sound like something freaking Gavin Free would do. But before she even found one, we were sitting out on the front porch after I had already started hiding them, and she's like, why did you buy 100 ducks? Because I had freaking told Justin, he had went ahead and told her. just can't keep it. Just like me can't keep a secret.
At least you admit it. I was
Yeah.
about to say, you're one to talk.
Yeah.
So just a random thing.
Yeah.
So I was with my dad hanging out at the mall. We're walking around with Boscovs and
Yeah.
we're passing the candy thing, the candy section thing that they have.
Yeah.
With the fudge and that. I was like, hey, you know what we could do next weekend?
What?
I said we could go to Russell Stover's and get discounted Easter.
Hey. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, get some discounted Easter candy.
Yeah.
Who else wants some?
I told him, I was like, yeah, we kind of did that before. We went to Cabela's and Andrew insisted we go to Russell Stover's and got some discounted Valentine's Day chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah, and and I got a whole bunch of other free stuff because I signed up with the mailing list or whatever. Like
Who
I
else
got a
wants some?
whole bunch of free chocolates that day. That was awesome.
Yeah, I went to the mall and I got Chinese.
Yeah.
And you came before you come here. You got Chinese.
Civilization at last. And I think it's safe to say we're not being followed anymore.
No, he did not.
For now.
That's not usually what he eats.
Not chicken nuggets.
What? Well, hold on.
Two travelers come. Their timing is auspicious as the day. My bathhouse awaits. Savor
not
its
chicken nuggets.
steamy embrace
chicken tenders.
as
It's not a
frogs do
hamburger or
spring
cheeseburger.
rain.
Well, hold on.
Rejoice,
Some
honored
of
guests.
those dishes
For to mark this
are
happy day.
basically just sauced nuggets.
We're kind of busy to be sweating. Thanks.
Too busy to
Literally
bathe.
just chunks
Too
of
busy
chicken
to
and
wa-
sauce.
Okay, maybe I'm not at my freshest. Might as well go sweat off the journey while we have.
The winds bring a guest. Joyfully.
Yeah. That reminds me of that joke from Rick and Morty where Beth came home and was like, I got sugar chicken from Panda Express. And then somebody else was like, isn't sugar chicken all they have at Panda Express? I'm just like, having eaten at Panda Express once, they're not wrong.
What did I get back to?
Oh, we were talking about how I got Chinese and Chris got Chinese before coming here.
Ah,
I had Chinese at the mall.
Yeah.
You did not get Chinese, Brad.
no.
You don't eat Chinese.
Yeah, and then we were talking about how Chinese food, a lot of it is literally just chunks of chicken and sauce. Yeah, the Chinese restaurant in Shinston, Shinston, Peking, they have a dish called honey chicken, and the sauce tastes a lot like barbecue sauce, honestly. It's not exactly barbecue sauce. I mean, maybe it has barbecue sauce in it, but you know. Ugh. How are we on time, Brad?
Hour and 46. So
Okay.
we're closing in on the 2-hour mark.
Well, that's good.
Brad, you got the next topic. What do you want
Yeah.
to tell us?
Yeah. Last topic.
How dare you! Oh,
Yeah, it's one last one that's
that's no way to treat
actually
a lady.
Easter related.
Did your mother teach you any manners?
Your words grate
New
my
Jersey
ears.
man charged with
A good
indecent
child should
assault
be silent.
after groping
Stay out
Easter
of
bunny
bars.
at Pittsburgh Mall.
I told you.
What?
I need to speak to the owner.
Why would you
it's
do that?
important. He might know where my little sister
No.
is.
No.
A child in a bar is like a fish.
He also
in a
asked if
tree.
it is a boy or
You must
girl
search
before the
elsewhere.
assault, and started putting his fingers into the
Fine.
nose and
If
mouth
you're
of
going
the
to be a complete
of the
dickhead about
costume.
it, I'll go and ask the
There are
guards where the
multiple
gate
layers
is
to this
set.
that somehow keep getting worse the more you read. What the actual fuck?
Another user's like, given what the Easter bunny was wearing, maybe it was asking for it. Jesus Christ.
What do we have here? Well, are you going to tell me your name or not?
Then somebody replied to that, IDK how furry consent works, but based on actual rabbits, I
Could
still
be
don't know.
worse, I suppose. Listen, you and I need
God.
to talk.
I'm
My
just
little
I'm
sister
just
is missing, so I have
skimming
to go
through
and
this
find her
article.
first.
He was later found in the AMC theater next to the mall,
I never
and he
thought
was
I'd
asleep in the
finally
top
meet you
row
in a
of one of
place
the
like this.
auditoriums.
It's funny how things work out.
And you missed all the plot.
Oh, fuck. What happened?
I can't tell you.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That'd be spoiler.
Yeah, you'll have to re-watch the stream from about an hour 47 or so.
Damn it. I literally have
can't
no
tell you
idea
about
what
the
just
story.
happened.
You gotta be a spoiler.
God. 36-year-old Para Shivakrishna was the suspect, which was identified as. He's being charged with indecent assault. God. There's something called decent assault.
Yeah. Oh, God. Where does your life go wrong that you do this? Like, where has this guy's life gone wrong?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Or you watch the Looney Tunes movie too much?
Which one?
The Looney Tunes movie?
Which one? There's a bunch of them.
The Looney Tunes movie?
Oh, there's one actually called the Looney Tunes movie?
Yes.
Oh.
You know, the one that introduced Lola Bunny.
That was Space Jam.
It's the Looney Tunes movie.
What the f- It's not called the Looney Tunes movie. It's called Space Jam. Why are you doing this to me? No. I'm gonna cry.
You know, the Looney Tunes movie.
Oh. Oh my god. Well, before we end, I would like to give an update. I know it's not in the topics list, but I would like to give an update on my car.
Oh, yeah.
So.
It exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. So I got a call from the guy yesterday, and apparently he's got everything except one of the control arms. One of the control arms came in, the other did not. So we're waiting on that. He said he could come today or it could come Monday, and we're looking at Tuesday or Wednesday to actually put everything on. So hopefully that'll come to pass, because I skipped laundry today because I didn't want to go up Route 19 to Shinston, because I do my laundry in Shinston. So yeah, if we don't get this done this week, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and go to Shinston next Saturday.
Yeah.
Because I can't skip 2 weeks of it.
We want to talk about that inappropriate shirt.
Oh yeah, we were watching. Was that a recent episode of?
Yeah, that was today's
wondering where you'd
newest
got to.
episode of the Smosh
Come
Reads
join me.
Reddit stories.
This turned out to be a pretty good
This-
idea.
19-year-old guy wears a shirt.
We've got the
What
place
the
to
shirt say? Like,
ourselves, so we may as well enjoy it. We've earned a little break. Wouldn't
there's
you
something
say?
inappropriate.
You forgot. You wanted to talk about it.
So
Can't
it
take it
was
easy for too
the
long,
shirt
though.
said it's
Sooner
not
or
gonna
later,
suck
those
itself.
creeps
Oh,
will
yeah.
catch
And then-
up with us.
And then somebody in the comments was like,
So,
"Well,
you've been scoping out the
maybe
town,
it had a
right?
lollipop
See
on it or
anything
something."
interesting?
And the OP replied, "It had an arrow pointing down on it."
And he wears this shirt to meet his girlfriend's parents.
Yeah.
Now,
Ah, her?
now
Yeah,
the
she was
dad
sniffing
takes him
around here,
aside
too.
and gives
She's
him
way too
40
young to
bucks,
be
tells
hanging
him
around
to
the
go
bars, though.
to
No wonder they
Walmart
kicked
to
her out.
get a more appropriate shirt.
Yeah.
I don't envy her, having a kid
Turns
sister
out
to run
the
around after.
guy's
They have a habit of causing
21-year-old
headaches.
brother dared him into wearing that shirt, and it was just a giant embarrassing situation all around.
Did
Yeah.
you just say something?
Made for a really entertaining story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a ghost in the sauna as well.
We were all like a few times we were like, what the fuck?
I can't find you.
A little girl in the men's
You
sauna.
scared us there for
Yeah.
A
a second.
little ghost girl.
You said you were going to take.
Sounds like she's Wait. This must be the girl whose big sister's. Why don't we see what we can. How about you dry your. Nice to meet you, Connie. Why don't you come with us and we'll help you find whoever it is you're looking for?
Really? Thank you.
Okay, so now we're on a quest to help the little girl find a big sister.
Yeah.
The central Puff Puff.
Yeah, sure.
Puff
Funny.
Puff 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 Puff.
Puff, puff, puff. Puff, puff, puff.
The exotic power of the Puff Puff.
Don't you get it?
Yes, I get it. Oh no, we're in the wrong sauna.
Sorry, miss.
Hey, that little girl walked in men's sauna.
The great unknown. What even is that? Oh, I see.
Well, apparently it was enough to get an accolade or whatever those things are called.
Yeah.
I'm the one, little girl.
Now
No,
listen,
you
you.
listen
I
to
asked
me,
you a
little
simple
girl.
question.
I'm
Have
telling
you seen my
I
sister
haven't
or
seen your
not?
sister.
Ooh!
Well, well, what do you know? Looks like she's picking fights with grown-ups again.
I wish they told me they only let complete pigheads live in this stupid town before I bothered coming here.
How old are you?
Oh, it's you.
Hey, kid, good news. We found your sister. Why so shy? Aren't you pleased?
That's not her.
She's... Huh? I don't know why you're looking so pleased with yourself. That's not my sister. I've never seen this girl before in my life.
What?
I don't have any brothers or sisters. I've lost my daddy. Gosh, where do I start? Did you not think of, I don't know, maybe asking her who she was looking for instead of jumping to idiot...
Listen, short stuff. I'm not gonna let a little brat like you speak to me like that.
I love Veronica.
I hate to point this out, but you don't have time to
No,
be
her
standing there
name's
getting your
Astrid.
knickers in a twist. You've got a daddy to find. Listen, I want to talk to the owner of that bar, but I can't get in there on my own. Thanks, I'll never get in there other... I'm Veronica, by the way. Right, let's
Now
get
she's
going,
right.
shall we? I'll look after this little one. Don't worry, you don't have to rely on these two dunderheads anymore. We'll find your daddy in no time. Thank you.
Kids these days, huh? No respect for their elders.
Kids these days.
Oh, I love this game.
Closets.
Oh my god.
I set up one clothes.
Oh my god. Clothes. Not those.
Welcome to our inn. Warnings unheeded, the fish returns to the tree. What can deter her?
She's with us.
Understanding dawns. The fish has a chaperone.
No one's sitting here, are they? Service, if you please.
A fearsome young pup. Perhaps tea will soften her. A fine warming brew.
That sounds lovely, but I don't have time for tea, I'm afraid. I'm looking for someone. I'll get straight to the point. There's a girl called Serena. Blonde hair, looks a lot like me.
Serena. Yes, now I recall. The young girl sought her sister.
That'll be her. Did she say...
Westward she wandered, sensing...
Westward? Oh, the idiot must have gone to help me, and I was already back here. Oh... I was kidnapped, you see. I was in the bathhouse when some monsters attacked me. They took me off to... I managed to escape. So I came back to find Serena, but it looked...
Oh, damn.
Right, you lot. You're no ordinary travelers. Anyone with eyes can see that. I don't have time to explain all the ins and outs of it right now, but I need you... I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Are you leaving?
Sorry, you're staying put. But don't worry, I think I know where your dad might be. We'll find him for you, so be a good little girl till we...
You do realize you're a little girl too, right? You sure you're gonna be able to keep up?
Who do you think you're talking to? Veronica, sage of Arborea and mighty magician, can keep up with riffraff like you any day.
Damn.
I'm more worried about you slowing me down, if I'm completely honest. Right, let's head west, shall we? The monster's lair is a giant underground labyrinth. I'm pretty sure we'll find Serena in there somewhere. I know exactly who you are, you know. Don't let me down.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Okay, I guess we're done here.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I've been Andrew.
I've been Brad.
I've been Chris.
See you next time, folks.
Bye.